Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RC Garage, and today I am just going to be showing off some accessories and tools that I think everyone in RC should have, or I think should have. Obviously you don't have to have these things, but it'd be good to have most of these things or all of these things. Some things are like you don't need them, and some things you do need them. I think you do need them, and they're a necessity when having RC cars, but yeah, let's get to all the accessories and tools. Alright, so first I'm going to go over a tool that really only applies to nitro people, owners of nitro cars, and that is a glow plug driver. So this goes over the glow plug, and you could take out a glow plug and so let me see if I have a glow plug up here. I do. Alright, so then the glow plug goes like this on top of the engine. And it's a glow plug wrench. So that's it. This pretty much fits all glow plugs, all makes of glow plugs and stuff, whatever company it pretty much fits over. It's 8 millimeters. It also works on some car, the wheel nuts. It's also good for that too. So glow plug wrench, I think it's a necessity for nitro. And next, that is another very essential part to having a nitro car is a good glow igniter. So I just bought this one. I haven't even used it yet. It literally just came in, and this is a Dynamite LiPo glow driver. It has even a little indicator right there, that little light to show you when the glow igniter or the glow plug is good or not. So I don't know if you can see that. So it's green, that means the glow plug is good. Ow, I just got burned. So green, glow plug is good. I don't have a bad glow plug right now to show you when it turns red. I mean, you can see it turns red like right when you put it on, but once you keep it on there for a little bit, it turns to green. That means the glow plug is good. I just bought it because it was a LiPo. I've never had a LiPo driver. I've always had just like the regular drivers. Just I don't know what kind of batteries them. Is it nickel metal hydride? But now it's a LiPo driver from Dynamite. I think it was like $25 or something on Amazon, but that's where I got this driver. And so yeah, very important, nitro guys and girls, to have a nice and dependable glow driver, glow igniter. So next I'm gonna go on to pliers. So I think you should have a bunch of different kinds of pliers. I'll also put my cutters in here too, and they're all kind of the same thing. So first we have needle nose pliers. I think everyone should have needle nose pliers. I've had one pair, lost it, and then for a while I didn't get another pair, so I always found myself like needing them to get like a screw in a certain position where your fingers can't get into. So if you need to put a screw or something in a certain position, hold it there and then like put on the screw or whatever. These are perfect for that because they're skinny and they're small, so they can fit into tight spaces instead of having to put your fingers where your fingers don't really fit. You also can have these little ends, skinny ends, needle nose pliers to go. It's very helpful. You'll find you need these a lot, so I recommend getting needle nose pliers. And then next I just have a regular old pair of pliers. I have multiple pairs of pliers, so I have this bigger set and then I have this smaller set. It's not that much smaller, but I just have both of them in here because sometimes you need to grab something and you need to like pull it off, put whatever, like hinge pins on A-arms. You can't really get it out with your fingers. It's hard to grab onto, so grab pliers but don't pull it out. So I like to use this for grabbing a hold of stuff, pulling stuff, you know, something that your fingers can't quite really grip because it's not small enough. And then these aren't really for like gripping because they're so small, and then they also don't have teeth. Like see, these have like little ridges and teeth. This doesn't really have that, so that's why I like these to grab and hold on to stuff. So next, oh, and then also I have the cutters. Sorry, I forgot to go over those. but I like these to cut wires, to cut zip ties, to cut basically anything. I think I got these at Harbor Freight, or where'd I get the AutoZone? I might have been AutoZone. Might have ordered them on the Amazon too, but they're only a few dollars. Small cutters, just to cut zip ties and all that stuff. I like these better than scissors because I don't know. I also have scissors. That is also a recommendation too, to have some scissors with you and wire cutters at the same time. So cutters, very important. Also, next I have a razor knife. I sometimes use this for bodies and stuff like that, to go around like the body, cut out the body, or cut out a hole in the body or something. But I also have two other tools that I'll show you right now that I use for that as well. So the first tool that I have for bodies that I think everyone should have is this body reamer. So I use this just to make holes in the body, because a lot of nitro bodies don't really come with holes. They only come like with the holes cut out around the engine, but you need air going through the whole car. So I like to put holes in the front of the body, like in the windshield, so that air can go through. Or I like to just cut out the whole square of the windshield, and I'll do that first with an Exacto knife, because these are really sharp and they're really precise. They're more precise than these I just use to like make like real quick things, because it's stronger and I could just really quick just cut something out for like the exhaust or something. But this is more precise. If you're gonna be buying bodies like that aren't pre-cut or stuff like that, you're gonna need to get an Exacto knife to cut out the wheel wells, to cut out, you know, just all the rest of the plastic when you buy a new body that's not pre-cut or anything. So Exacto knife, need one of those, very important. Body reamer, you need one of those, especially when you get like a new body. Like I said, you need to cut out the antenna hole and maybe something else, you know, you never know. So these two, really good. So next I'm gonna go to screwdrivers. So I have a bunch of different screwdrivers here. They are all different sizes. So I have like a small flathead, small Phillips, and like a bigger Phillips for bigger screws. And then I have another small Phillips. And then I also have this end, because I also use a drill, which is my next tool. This is not really a necessity, like you don't absolutely have to have this, but it makes everything way easier, because like in my Slash kit build series that I did a few videos back, make sure to go check it out. Screwing in all the screws and stuff for that kit was the thing that took the longest, and I just used the tools that it came with, because I wanted to just see if I could build it without using anything else. If like that kit you could actually build without using anything else. But yeah, and I did, but it took forever, because if I would have used this, it would have taken half the time, because this thing, you know, it's way faster, and it's just way easier to use. And then you have a tip right here that just goes right here. Oh. And it's locked in, so you can't pull it out. But yeah, so that's easy. So screws, Phillips screws. I'll put that away. And then, so driver, electric driver. I think it's a necessity. Some people might not, but I think it is. So I suggest you getting one. You don't have to get an expensive one. There's some on Amazon for like, you know, 30 bucks, 40 bucks that I think would work fine. So yeah, just get one of those, pick it up, and if you have problems, then maybe buy a more expensive one. But the next thing, I think this really only applies to nitro guys, or even electric guys too, is a temperature gun. You need to monitor the temperature of your engine when breaking it in, or even when just running it, tuning it and stuff. Make sure it's not getting too hot. And even for electric, you know, monitoring the motor, make sure it's not running too hot. So you could always tell what the temperature is with this gun. So right now it is 72 degrees in here. But yeah, so temperature gun, think you really need it. This was also really cheap on Amazon. It was like $15, I think. So I suggest you pick one of these up, because they're cheap and simple. All right, so next I have my set of hex drivers and nut drivers. So this is the dynamite. I love this clock. It's great. Okay, thank you. So this is the dynamite hex and nut driver set. It also has Phillips and flathead screwdrivers. So right here it has two different, each whatever this is, I don't know, has two different sizes on each end. So on this side it is 2.0, and then on the other side it is 3.5, and then just goes, you just pull this up straight in here and boom, it's locked in. And then so it has, you can go one ratcheting way, go all the way to the other ratcheting direction, and then right in the middle you just twist this little black thing one way, middle the other way. Right in the middle it does not ratchet, so whatever way you turn it, that's the way it's gonna go. I think this is very important because using Allen keys can be annoying, and having a good grip is important, and it just keeps your hand from getting as tired. But I really like these. I feel like there are better options out there, but this was only 25 bucks or something like that, so can't really complain for the price. But if you're just starting, just starting to get into RC and you're looking for a cheap tool set, this tool set has pretty much every size you need to get started. So I would suggest getting this dynamite. I think it's the ready to run tool set that I got, because they also have like a Traxxas one that has specifically for like Traxxas vehicles, like the sizes for Traxxas vehicles. This has it's just a ready to run, so it accommodates a lot of different vehicles. But even the Traxxas one would accommodate a lot of vehicles. If you just have Traxxas vehicles, then get the Traxxas one. But if you don't, then get the ready to run one. So nut drivers and hex drivers and this ratcheting handle, very important. I think it's a necessity. Make sure to go pick one up. And next I have in this little bag, even though I just showed you my hex drivers, I have Allen keys. I think Allen keys, you need them in some situations, because sometimes this handle is like too big to fit into a certain spot, or it's too long or something like that. So you just need an Allen key to get into a tight spot or to go straight down, because like on the engine mounts for an engine, they're straight down, and then sometimes the handle will block you from getting in down to the screw. So you just have a Allen key to help you get straight down in and undo the screw. So Allen keys are helpful in some situations, so that's why I have a set of Allen keys in this bag. And next I have this driver. So this driver goes with these kind of bits. So this is another nut driver. I have basically all the same sizes that I have in this, but I have them in this. So this is not a ratcheting handle or anything. This is just a straight up handle that turns. So I like this one because I feel like it gives me more like torque, I guess, because this handle is kind of small. This handle is a little bit wider, and then also this handle gives a little bit because it is a ratcheting handle, so it doesn't give me as much force when I try to turn something. So if I have Loctite on a screw or something, I like this handle to give me more force and stuff like that. So like I also have I have like multiple nut drivers and stuff, the bits, and I have, you know, hex, just the different sizes and stuff like that. So yeah. And I also have this MultiTool. So this is also good because, as you can see, it has multiple different sizes, and this is good for wheels. So if you have multiple different different cars from different brands, this thing will have maybe those sizes. You could just switch real quick, turn it around, switch to another wheel nut size. So I like these. These come with like most ready to run cars. They'll have them in there. So I just kept one, and yeah, I just have this in my bag just in case. And then I also just have a regular pocket knife. You guys have seen this before. It's in my T-Max video. This is what I use to unbox the things, but you know, you never know when you just need a pocket knife real quick, because you have this, but it's just like a little razor. Sometimes maybe you need a bigger, longer knife. So that's why I also carry this. And then I also have some picks. I like to carry these picks because when you're trying to, if you take your RC car out and it was a muddy day, you know, there's a bunch of dirt locked up, and you're trying to clean it, take out some screws, and the screws are packed with the dirt, you just get this little pick out the dirt, and it's all good to go. And then say if you have like a angled spot that you need to get into, have this angled pick, same thing, pick out the dirt, and you're all good to go. So lastly, this also applies to nitro guys. The last thing I have is my tuning screwdriver. So I have this one because it's a little longer than my other screwdrivers. Let me get a flathead. So like this is my other screwdriver. See how this neck is a lot longer than the other one, and even the whole body is a lot longer than the other one. So right here, look, this one right here is a lot longer. So that's why I have this one, and keeps my fingers away from the heat of the engine, and it has a nice handle, grippy handle. It's a little old, but this is what I use to tune nitro cars. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. That's all my tools that I think you need, basic startup tools. Besides this is really the only thing that I think you could get away with without having. But if you do have, you know, the money, I suggest you get out and get a electric driver. But other than that, I mean, all the stuff I showed you, they're all hand tools and stuff, and it's cheap. Just go on Amazon, go to AutoZone, go to your local Harbor Freight, you know, they'll have all these tools there, small needle noses, pliers, all that stuff, you know, razor blades, box cutters, all that stuff. They'll have, and then like I said, if you buy like a ready to run, most of these come with like nitro ready to runs, or even electric ones. They'll have these. So yeah, all this stuff is cheap, easy. I think this is all the stuff you need to just start off your tool collection. And obviously you could buy more and more expensive stuff, but I just think this is like the bare bones necessity stuff that you need when you have an RC car. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.